The rain that saved Ramapur. In the small village of Ramapur, there lived a broad-shouldered, dark-complexioned farmer named Raghav, about 35 years old. He was hardworking and proud of his independence. "If I work hard enough, I need no one's advice." One summer, a terrible drought struck the village. The fields cracked. The cows grew weak. The river shrank into a thin, muddy line. An old wandering saint, Swami Narayan Das, arrived in the village. His clothes were simple, his eyes peaceful. He gathered the villagers and said gently, "The fire of suffering burns silently. If you want relief, you must work together, protect your cows, purify your lives, and offer your best efforts with gratitude to the Supreme. Do not fight among yourselves. Serve with sincerity, and rain will come." Some villagers listened carefully, but Raghav laughed. "Rain comes from clouds, not from advice. I will dig my own deep well. I don't need guidance." Raghav spent days digging alone under the burning sun. His hands blistered. His temper grew short. When neighbors suggested working together to restore the old village pond, as the saint had advised, he refused. Meanwhile, a small group of villagers followed the saint's instructions. They cleaned the neglected pond, fed the remaining cows properly, shared food without selfishness, and stopped quarreling. Slowly, something changed. Though the sky was still dry, peace began returning to their heart. Raghav, however, found only deeper frustration. His well collapsed one evening, burying hours of effort in loose sand. Exhausted and angry, he shouted at the sky. That very night, dark clouds gathered unexpectedly. Thunder rolled. Rain poured heavily over Ramapur. The restored pond filled quickly. The villagers who had worked together rejoiced. Their fields drank the water easily because they had prepared the soil. But Raghav's unfinished well flooded and caved in completely, destroying his tools. Standing in the rain, he suddenly understood something. The same rain had fallen on everyone, yet only those who had prepared properly benefited from it. The next morning, humbled, Raghav approached the saint. "Why did I suffer more, even though I worked hardest?" Raghav bowed his head. "You worked hard, but you worked alone and without guidance. Fire cannot be extinguished by ego. It needs cooling rain. In this world, we are all burning in some struggle. Without higher wisdom, we keep digging deeper holes." From that day, Raghav did not become weak, he became wiser. He still worked hard, but now he listened carefully. He protected the cows. He offered his best grains first before eating. He stopped fighting with neighbors. He learned to value guidance that came from sacred knowledge rather than personal pride. Years later, when young boys asked him the secret of his peaceful life, he would say, "The drought was never my biggest problem. My stubborn heart was." And sometimes, as he watched the clouds gather over Ramapur, he would wonder, is the rain outside more important, or the rain of wisdom that cools the fire within?
That's why, at Kripa Marg, we say, when we humbly accept true guidance and work together in sincerity, the rain of wisdom turns life's struggles into blessings.